If you ever wondered why certain revolutions around the world mirror the American revolutions, or how one person like Cesar Chavez can shape labor rights for generations, this video is for you. Hi there, I'm Marshall Rivers, a certified teacher with 6 years of classroom experience and a test prep expert with Study.com. Today, we're going to dive into one of the key competencies from the AEPA Elementary Education Subtest 1, test code 102. Whether you're just starting out to prep or brushing up before exam day, you're in the right place. We'll go through sample questions, explain the reasoning behind the correct answers and why the others are not correct, and build your confidence one concept at a time. Let's start with a quick overview of what this competency covers. This section focuses on major historical developments both in the US and globally. You'll be expected to understand the causes and consequences of events like the American Revolution, Civil War, and movement for civil rights. It also includes how different perspectives shape historical interpretation, the impact of trade, and how global events are interconnected. You may see questions that ask you to identify the significance of historical figures, interpret cultural perspectives, or evaluate classroom strategies for teaching history. A few tips for this section. Watch out for loaded or biased language, as it can indicate historical perspective. Eliminate answers that overgeneralize or contradict historical facts. Use context clues. Words like best explains or most significant can help you spot the most accurate option. Let's jump into a few questions and break them down together. Let's go on to our first question. Which of the following best explains the significance of the American Revolution in world history? A. It was the first war fought over taxation. B. It ended slavery in the United States. C. It inspired other countries to pursue independence and democratic ideals. Or D. It united all the British colonies under a single flag. The correct answer is C. It inspired other countries to pursue independence and democratic ideals. The American Revolution didn't just affect the US, it lit the spark for other global independence movements, especially in France and Latin America. Why not the others? Well, A, the first war fought over taxation is too narrow and not the first tax revolt. B, ending slavery in the United States didn't happen until almost a century later. And D, uniting all the British colonies under a single flag is inaccurate, and British colonies separated, not united. Question number 2. A historian writing about the Civil War uses the term War of Northern Aggression. What does this reflect? A. A universal historical fact. B. A Southern interpretation or perspective. C. An objective description. Or D. A European viewpoint. The correct answer is B. A Southern interpretation or perspective. That term shows a regional bias. It's a Southern view that frames the Civil War as unfair aggression by the North. The other answers are wrong because A universal historical fact implies that the term is a fact, which is not. C, an objective description, is opposite of bias. And D, a European viewpoint has nothing to do with the context. It's not a European view. Question number 3. Why is Cesar Chavez recognized as a key historical figure in the United States? A. He was a U.S. Senator from Arizona. B. He led the Civil Rights Movement alongside Martin Luther King Jr. C. He wrote the Emancipation Proclamation. Or D. He helped organize farm workers to demand better working conditions. The answer is D. He helped organize farm workers to demand better working conditions. Chavez led peaceful protests and union efforts that changed labor laws for migrant workers. The other answers are not correct because A. He was not a U.S. Senator from Arizona. This is made up. B. He did not lead the Civil Rights Movement. This confuses him with Martin Luther King Jr. And C. The Emancipation Proclamation was written by Lincoln, not Chavez. All right, it's time for our last question. A teacher simulates a classroom trade activity using items like pencils, stickers, and erasers to represent goods. Students play roles as traders from different ancient cultures. What is the historical concept being taught? A. The role of trade in connecting ancient civilizations. B. Cultural assimilation. C. Migration due to conflict. Or D. The creation of democracy. The correct answer is A. The role of trade in connecting ancient civilizations. Trade led to cultural exchange and economic development across empires like Rome, Egypt, and China. The other answers are incorrect. B. Cultural assimilation is too advanced for this scenario. C. Migration due to conflict focuses on movement during war, not exchange. And D. Democracy doesn't relate to trade simulation at all. Great work! If you found those explanations helpful, then you're already on the right track. To keep building your confidence, check out our AEPA Elementary Education subtest playlist right here on this channel. And for even more in-depth practice, head over to study.com where you'll find full-length practice tests, video lessons, and personalized study plans tailored for this exam. Study.com users have a 92% pass rate, and you can be one of them. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your questions or test updates in the comments. I love to cheer you on your journey. Thank you for watching, happy studying, and I'll see you in the next video.